Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another broadcast of The Weekly with me, Neff. Please subscribe to the channel and share videos with a couple of friends. We're trying to get 500 subscriptions and then 1,000 subscriptions, so every recommendation helps us out a bunch. We definitely appreciate it. I have a question for everybody out there. Is Star Trek officially finished? Is anybody still watching anything Star Trek? Star Trek is basically going the same direction Star Wars is going in. It doesn't seem like they can get their footing right. It doesn't seem like they can get out a quality product. They're now turning to putting out shows repeatedly. I'm trying to think of the last time you actually got a quality Star Trek film, and I'm scratching my head. I want to say it was at least 10 years ago, maybe even longer than that. But there is a new Star Trek project, Star Trek Section 31. But let's read into what the people are saying about Star Trek Section 31. Star Trek Section 31 boldly goes nowhere with the worst Rotten Tomatoes score of the franchise. Not good. The review embargo for Paramount Plus's Star Trek Section 31 has now lifted, and the first ever non-theatrical Star Trek movie was not a big hit with the critics. The first ever non-theatrical Star Trek movie, Section 31, beams into Paramount Plus tomorrow. Directed by Olatunde Osunsami and written by Craig Sweeney, Star Trek Section 31 sees the return of Michelle Yeoh as Discovery villain Emperor Philippa Georgiou, hopefully I pronounced that correctly, who joins a secret division of Starfleet tasked with protecting the United Federation of Planets. The supporting cast includes Amari Hardwick, Sam Richardson, Robert Kaczynski, Casey Roll, and some other support there. Though there are a handful of positive verdicts, it's fair to say that the majority of critics decided not to set phasers to stun, as Section 31 has landed the worst Rotten Tomatoes score of 22% in Star Trek history, just behind the infamous Star Trek V, The Final Frontier, which is sitting at a 23%. Wonder if that's the critics or what the audience thought about those films. IGN says Star Trek Section 31 is nothing but a lousy, uninteresting caper picture with middling special effects, bad acting, cringeworthy dialogue, and characters you don't care about. What else do we have? Star Trek Section 31 sees the beloved sci-fi franchise lean hard into an outrageous B-movie action. Well, if I'm talking Star Trek, I don't want to see it be a B-level movie action. And it somehow works better than you'd think. That is from Slash Film. This is from TrekCore.com. Section 31 brings back Michelle Yeoh, but forgets all the Star Trek and dismal new Paramount film. This is someone named Sam Casey's. I regret to inform you that Section 31 is a huge disappointment. Michelle Yeoh does what she can to elevate this painfully dull and predictable sci-fi heist, but even Nemesis had a better script. So the consensus is that people don't like this film. I want to hear what you guys think out there, and if you're interested in this, apparently it's going to be streaming tomorrow on the 24th. I definitely want to know what everybody thinks about this. Am I going to be streaming it? More than likely not. I'm really not that big into Star Trek. Like I said, the last time I saw a quality Star Trek film had to be at least 10 to 15 years ago. But yeah, I haven't heard anything good so far. Even with Picard, I heard a lot of bad things about Picard. I think they said the final season, I don't know if they're still doing Picard, but I think it was like the final season. Maybe there was 3 total. Correct me if I'm wrong there. I think they said that season was actually the best, and when it actually turned the corner, it's just messed up because if everybody watched the first and second season, they already had a bad taste in their mouth and probably didn't even watch the 3rd season. So very interesting how they've been treating Star Trek lately. But yeah, Star Trek Section 31 will be premiering on Paramount Plus tomorrow. I want to know what everyone thinks about that and if they're interested in this film. So far, not looking good from critics and what seems to be just fans of the Star Trek series. So like this video, ladies and gentlemen, ring that bell for notifications if you subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Share this video with a couple of friends. Let them know to subscribe as well and ring the bell for notifications. We'll give this Star Trek Section 31 a fair shake, but not looking good. With that being said, it's Neff signing off. Be safe.